What's going on, fam? Well, I'm back at it again, doing a little brand new Ewing at my own house. Um, Quarantine, may as well work on my own stuff, right? We've actually been out doing a couple of projects. Seems like people are getting stuff done, regardless, So we've been out on a couple of projects, but nothing major, just small stuff. So that's been kind of good since how nobody's really working, doing anything. We're just kind of doing this. But show you what we got going on. So about a year and a half ago, I put hardwood floors in my upstairs area, and this is what they look like. So we put the hardwood floors in, but I never did put a finish on them. I just installed them, and we figured we'd get back to it. So we did all the painting, so you can tell the room's been painted. This is one of the upstairs bedrooms. The room's been painted. We did window trim. We changed out some ceiling fans. We added crown molding throughout the rest of the house. We got all that done. Then we also, I don't know if you guys will remember, I did a bathroom remodel. So we remodeled the upstairs bathroom. That took time, and then as we got close to being done with that, one of the things I realized was we had to go ahead and finish the downstairs remodel. So we left this alone, and I went downstairs and did the kitchen, and that means we took all the cabinets, redid the floors, added hardwood floors in areas, completely redid the whole downstairs. It came out beautiful, but it took us out of this upstairs part. So once we got done with the floors, we just never got around to putting the finish on them. And now I'm doing that. As you can see, these floors, you can tell the difference. This is where I started sanding, and this is what it was looking like after a year and a half of paint spills and just generally wearing on the floor. When you leave hardwood floors uncovered without a finish on them, every little stain, anytime somebody walks on it, any of that, it leaves stains because there's nothing to repel. There's no poly or anything to keep it clean. So that's what that looks like after a year and a half of not doing it. Using the drum sander. Got the drum sander out. As you can see, we have started on this room. So, and then thanks to my partner Reg over there at Flooring Makeovers, he let me use his DCS dust collection system. And so we're getting to do this dust free. So I have that downstairs. Let's see if you guys can see it. So, using the DCS, getting that taken care of. I wanted to just show you guys just another project we're working on, kind of give you some ideas of the steps we go through. One of the things we do is doing this floor is kind of like doing a refinish. It's not really a refinish because it never had finish, but you're going through the same steps. Have to sand it, break it down, clean it up, and then because the floor was never finished, any changes in atmosphere, moisture content, things like that will make a floor either contract or expand. And so what will happen is when you have that, you have gaps. And so what we do is we fill the gaps, and you can see little patches of filler here, 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 just things like that. And this is in this room right here. But as you can see, it's a nice and clean now. We already sanded. So usually what we do is we'll sand first, and then come back and fill the gaps because you can see them better, one. But number two is if you fill the gaps before you sand, then you'll actually pull the filler out before you even know where the gaps are. So that's the best way to do it. You sand first, then come back, fill, and then come back with a light sanding. And then that way you don't pull your filler out of your gaps. But we're rolling, getting it done. Another part of this project is to get these handrails done. As you can see, I have them marked because I'm going to put wrought iron spindles instead of the wooden ones. And we already sanded it off. Got most of it anyway. Still got a little bit of work to do. But we sanded the handrails off. And then I tagged the spindles as to what I'm going to put in their place. Like this one has DB, that's double basket. That one is just a regular one. That's a swirl. That's a double basket, single basket, double basket. So we're going to do those and replace them. I can't wait to show you guys that project. That's going to be nice. We're going to replace these lights right here, that one right there, with recess lighting. There'll be 3 in the hallway, 6 in the landing out here, 3 over there, 3 over here. We're going to replace those lights. And probably after all of that, probably have to do a little bit of touch-up paint again. So we'll get that done as well. But I'm rolling. Oh yeah, I took all the baseboards out because all the baseboards upstairs. Downstairs we have nice, really tall baseboards, but all the baseboards upstairs were these little short, kind of builder grade baseboards. So I took those out in the hallway. And we probably won't do the ones in the bedroom because they're just bedrooms. But the hallway, I took them out because I'm going to replace them with a 7-inch baseboard. And once we get done and I start installing them, I'll show you the difference and you'll be able to see why I went through the trouble of doing it. It's just going to look that much better in the hallway with the taller baseboard. But that's what we're up to. That's how I'm quarantining. That's how I'm, what do they call it, distancing myself and staying busy, getting stuff done around the house. And when I get done, I guess I'll show you guys what it looked like when it's done. Right?